This is the advertising assignment by Jose Octavio Garcia. Conformity. The article I chose has to do with the conformity. It is a tendency to do what others do simply because others are doing it. This technique deals with social psychology. The article described the first test and demonstrated how others influenced people's choices. The title of the article is Opinions and Social Pressure. The author is Solomon E. Asch, and the reference is to the Scientific American, 1955, volume 193. The article deals with social psychology and influences and how they shape a person's action. It answered the question of how social forces constrain a person's attitude and opinion. The author tested how the pressure of a group affects the decisions of a single person. The hypothesis of the idea of conformity is that people will agree with the majority, even though the majority is incorrect and the person is correct. The methods used was a group of from 7 to 9 college students were placed in a classroom and given a simple test. 2 cards were given, one with a single vertical line and another with 3 vertical lines differing in lengths from 3/4 of an inch to an inch. They were asked to choose the matching one, which only one was correct, and then announce their answer by turn. The first 2 sets were like this, but the third one took a turn. Everyone but one was told to answer incorrectly, the same at certain points of the experiment. The person that was not told was the main focus, which is the variable, of the experiment as well as the last to answer. The results were as seen. Of the 18 trials in each series that were made, the person that was not aware responded incorrectly, or sided with the majority, in 12 of the trials. In a series in which 123 subjects of 3 colleges were tested, about 36.8% of the subjects sided with the misleading majority. Obviously, the individuals differed in response. About a quarter of the subjects were completely independent and never sided with the majority, and others almost sided with the majority. In general, the subjects tended to side with the majority in most of the cases. In conclusion, although some people did tend to be completely independent of everyone else's answer, most people that went through the experiment ended up succumbing to the pressure of the group, even though they were correct in the first place. This shows the strength of conformity has to side with the majority, and the consistency of the test shows it occurs frequently when placed under such conditions. The advertisement I saw in an email that I got through Black Friday. It's an express ad with 3 different people showing out their outfits. There's one girl and a guy in the middle and then another girl on the side. There's nothing much else to it other than they show how well they look in their clothing, almost as they want you to see that you could be like them. The 3 people are also staring intently straight at you, probably trying to convince you how well you look in their clothes. That also shows the name of the company, which is Express, right in front, but the main focus was with the 3 people in the center of the picture showing off their clothes and how they wear it. The ad uses the psychological trick of conformity by allowing the consumer to witness the clothes and its style and several amount of people. By allowing the consumer to see the clothes on people, it starts to persuade people that they too can use that clothes and look just as good. Therefore, this ad successfully uses the idea of conformity by showing potential consumers that the majority of people wearing these clothes look nice and happy, so they must as well, regardless of the price. An alternate version of the ad only shows their logo being advertised without any people wearing the clothes. I receive this ad a lot when I'm going through websites or through any emails. If the conformity technique is effective in this advertisement, then the first ad should produce more sales than the second one, since the second one does not show any people wearing it, so there is no majority to side with. Unlike the first one had 3 people, in which people can see that they can look well and they might side with them.